Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. Once again, thank you for support. Okay, big little CoinsKid crew. So a negative statement from XRP here would be a close below this orange line. A positive statement from XRP would be a close above this red line. So look how close we are here, okay, to some kind of move in either direction for XRP. So I can't call it. I don't know exactly what XRP is going to do. I will always try and tell you what I think it's going to do, okay, given the structure and wave counts and things like that. I think personally what we're looking at is a breakout, and it doesn't make me a permable or whatever, perm bear. It just means I'm looking at technical analysis and trying to find an argument for such. Obviously, a really bearish statement would be a close below the orange line, and you've got to project to the downside. But at the minute, something I'm looking at doesn't project that, okay, that I'm looking at, because what we've got here is a massive move into this resistance, and what we're going through here, like I said to you, is a correction coming back down to support for the continuation of this breakout. Now, whether or not this is bullish, or in the sense that it's a 1, it's a 2, this is a powerful 3, which comes up and takes out that resistance, we've got a confirmed breakout here for XRP, which is amazing, or it's just simply an A, a B, and a C correction that comes up to the 55, gets rejected and rolls again. That's equally a possibility, okay? So we'll ride all the waves together, but I think we're gearing up for a perfect move here for XRP when everyone is piling on the pressure, the FUD, the fear, you know, people are really depressed, and I think that XRP is going to do something like this. Even the thing that Bitcoin's going to do something like this, okay? So it's actually in a perfect position for this particular scenario to play out, which is something I've been looking at for a very long time. So it's all about the breakout, okay, for XRP. If it breaks and it takes out the 55, which is this red line coming towards it, holds its support, starts to creep you up into this resistance here, and you take that out, for me that's extremely bullish, and we could be looking at a massive breakout here for crypto, and especially XRP, when people least expect it. Now remember, things always happen when people least expect it, okay? I remember at the top here, when we was coming up, people least expected this massive crash and correction, but it is something I was calling for on the channel, okay? It is something I was calling for. I even gave you the 55 EMA target. No one believed me, and I said at this point I gave you that target as well. I said we've got to come in for the ABC crash correction, hold this swing high, hold it, start to come back up and take out that highest bullish. We never got that. We've come down, we've broken down. This is something I didn't foresee, and right now we're with a massive ABC wave correction. Now, is the correction over? Possibly, but if it's not, I think that is your bottom just there, 19 cents. So the only way I can project that is if we start to break down, lose that support, or we break out, fail to break the 55. This is some kind of bull trap. Everyone's going to get really, really bullish at that point, and then we drop towards that target. That's equally a scenario right now. So at the minute, I'm a little bit more biased towards, at the moment anyway, given the current time frame, that we will see a breakout to the upside because of a setup that I'm looking at for XRP. Because what we're getting here is the EMAs forcing us into this trend line, okay? The EMAs, the 10 EMA, failing to get through it, forcing us to this trend line before you pop. Trend line pop. So right now we're doing exactly the same. This 10 EMA is coming down on our head, and it's forcing us down into the trend line for the potential pop. Now what I'm looking at when we do pop, I'm looking at a break towards this 55 at an absolute minimal, okay, which is a big trade basically for the XRP community right here, for the CoinsKid crew. So me personally, I always tell you what I'm doing. Like I said to you a few days ago, I'm actually short on this resistance, and I've got my stop loss on a swing high, because I think we're coming down towards this trend line, okay, and equally I've got bids on a 702 fib, so I'm still currently short. I've moved the stops down right now. If it starts to come back up, I'm in profit. It is what it is. If we get the breakout and we get the confirmed close above these EMAs and this resistance, then I will go long again towards this 55. But what I'm looking at is a potential scenario that we're coming down to this trend line, get some bids filled on the golden ratio 0.3493052, the 702 fib at 0.338902, and I might be a little bit greedy and ladder some bids in on 786 where we get the wick through, just like this wick, fill some bids and then break out towards the 55. It's going to be a massive trade when people least expect it. Some kind of, you know, just short squeeze, or the trend direction just reverses really quickly, because this is what happens, okay, especially with XRP because of how volatile it is. So it could be the perfect little trade for the CoinsKid crew. And again, you can copy this trade, you can go on Bybit, the links in each and every single video description. Don't be a DJ, don't go on your life savings, always apply stop loss. For example, you know, if this goes against you, you could just put some spot bids in down here on the 786 and have your stop on that one, because it means that you're negating this trend and this potential breakout where you're retracing for the breakout. It means that you're coming back down, you're putting an impulsive move to the downside, and that's where your stop is on the 1 fib, because you'll be breaking down. Do you understand? So again, I relay to you that if we get closes outside of this red line bullish, technically bullish, we're looking for the continuation there, but if we get the close below this orange line and we start to close down here, that's bearish, okay, and then we've got to project to the downside. And I think, you know, we will be looking at that sort of minimal target in the future for XRP going forward, and we're just continuing with this downtrend here. But I've gone through this with you before. I think there's 5 waves here, okay, and a potential impulsive move, if not corrective. And right now we're going through a correction, looking for support for the break towards the 55 at least. So I'm sort of gearing up more towards the break to the upside at the moment. It doesn't make me a permeable. It just makes me, someone that likes to seize an opportunity and take the advantage of that opportunity when others are not expecting it. And that's basically what I try and do for you, okay? So you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XLP. Bye-bye.